So this is how it works. You've got your tap water, and we go through the Kangen machine and it gets filtered. This removes the lead, the rust, the chlorine, sediments, bacteria, and odors. Then it enters into the ionizer chamber. We line up 7 titanium plates double dipped in medical grade platinum, and we line them up negative, positive, negative, positive. The water goes in and we send an electric current over the plates, 230 watts. Now ionization starts to happen, and it separates the alkaline minerals from the acidic minerals, creating 2 streams leaving the ionization chamber. In doing so, it reactivates the water, making it supercharged. Now, the ionizer quality drivers are these 4 key ingredients: the size and composition of the plates, the power supply, the warranty, and the manufacturing. Let's take a look. For our plates, you can see that we use 7 solid plates, platinum, titanium, ISO certified medical grade. And our competition chooses to use what's known as mesh technology. And they're made of alloy compositions. And you can clearly see that the size is very, very different. But what's more key is the actual medical grade titanium versus an alloy composition. Medical grade is considered a food safe standard. So for the consumer, it's pretty obvious where you want to choose if you're going to be ingesting something into your body. Here's the size of our plates. Ours look like a VHS set, whereas the composition, you can have anything from quarters up to playing card sizes. The Kangen machine uses a power supply of 230 watts from a transformer source. This is consistent power the whole way through you're making restructured water. The competition uses something that's known as switch mode power supply, SMPS technology. This is very similar to your cell phone. So when your cell phone is being operated, the power goes up, and when you're not using it, it goes down. Now, would it make sense to be making restructured water that the power is actually fluctuating while you're making this water? Now you might ask, well, why would they do this? Quite easily put, the power creates heat, and the heat will start to melt alloy plates, whereas with our medical plates, we don't have this concern. Enagic offers a 5-year warranty with the SD501. This covers absolutely everything, so bumper to bumper. No flow restrictions, no hard water limits. Our competition, you'll have varying things from 2 years all the way up to lifetime. I suggest you look for the fine print and ask them to send it to you. Lifetime in a lot of cases has been redefined as much less than you and I consider lifetime. There's also many restrictions. If you're creating more than 2.5 gallons a day, your warranty is voided. If you plug it into a hard water zone, once again, you also are voided. Now this becomes a major concern because 80% of North America actually has hard water. So people won't know this until 3 or 4 years later when the minerals have built up on the plates because they haven't been able to effectively clean it, and they're using alloy composition with the mesh technology. And then when they call and ask for a warranty, they realize that from day one their warranty was actually voided. The last key thing to consider when purchasing an ionizer is where the manufacturing comes from. For us, Enagic is a certified, licensed, registered manufacturer from Japan, has been doing it for 38 years. We specialize in ionizers. Versus Emcotech, based out of Korea, makes the parts and pieces for about 40 to 50 different ionizers. They also make refrigerators, ovens, microwaves, a whole warehouse full of kitchen appliances. So at the end of the day, do I want to choose to have a medical manufacturer deliver me a water supply for the next 20 years? Or am I going to choose to go to a kitchen appliance which does many, many things at a lower quality? So when I went out to that first presentation and found myself being really impressed at the end of it, I asked the guy, well, how much is this? And he told me it was $4,000, $39.80 in the United States. I was a bit surprised and I thought it was expensive. And he looked at me and he said, you know what, that's what everyone says. I suggest you just drink the water and you do your research. Which I did. And quite clearly it became that this is not a purchase, but an investment in my health. On the internet, you're going to find a wide range of websites saying that they can do the exact same thing our machine does for $2,000, $2,500. But now you know the truth. You have to look for certain drivers of this technology, the key to manufacturing. If you're making a cheaper machine, the only thing that you have going for you is it's cheaper. And the way you were able to do that is because you cut manufacturing costs. So really, it's not an apples to apples comparison. We're dealing with two very different technologies, one a medical device, one a kitchen appliance device. Most people, after seeing this presentation or coming out and seeing a live demo, are interested in trying the water. So we encourage you to do a 21-day free trial. Get back to the person that sent you this presentation, or contact the person that you know has a machine and ask them you'd like to start. We recommend doing 8.5 for a week, then 9.0 for another week, and then 9.5. Track your health results in our 21-day program. For those of you that have already decided that you're ready to change your water, and thus potentially change your life dramatically, we have different financing options available. The head office for Canada is in Richmond, BC, and for the United States is in Torrance, California. They take cash, credit card, or personal check. If that's not where you are at financially to be able to invest all of this at one point, no problem. We have other financing options. We have credit checks that will allow someone to make zero down and pay anywhere from $80 to $120, depending on the program that you fit into. For those of you that don't have any credit, there's a great program offered by the company itself. It's called the Enagic E program. It's approximately 25% down, and you have the option of paying the machine off in 3, 6, 10, or 16 months. No credit check is provided here. This concludes my presentation. When I went out that first evening, a little over 2 years ago, I made a decision that night to do my investigation and to try this water, which I encourage you to do. And then I came to the point where I had to make a decision to change my water, to change my life. It was one of the best decisions I've ever done. And I've recommended this water to many, many people since then. And each person has found themselves having to make the same decisions. And those that have, and that have purchased a Kangen water machine, have told me day after day, for months and months, how it's improved their health, their life, their relationships, and so much more. So I can firmly stand behind this technology and say this is the best healthcare product I have ever seen. Others are good, but nothing gets as essential and fundamental as water. And this is something that you will use day in and day out for the next 20 years. It's irreplaceable. So I ask you, are you ready to change your water, to change your life?